Hardly a day goes by that you don't read another headline or see another news report about how bad things are in Iraq. The people don't want us there, they say. Too many soldiers are dying. Well, maybe some of that's true. Things are tough in Iraq. After all, it's not easy to put a country of 25 million people back together after decades of war and neglect. But maybe there's another side of the story, a side the media doesn't talk much about because the headlines just aren't as sensational as death and destruction. A side our troops on the ground see every day with their eyes and every night in their dreams, but that you probably don't even know exists. The real story about Iraq can be found in the eyes of the children, 98% of whom have been vaccinated for diseases like polio, or who are attending one of the 4,500 schools that have been rebuilt and restocked with over 8 million textbooks by coalition forces. You can also see it in the bravery and patriotism of the 19,000 newly trained members of the elite Iraqi Special Police Force and the 18,000 border agents who are now protecting Iraq's border with Syria, or the amazing progress of Iraq's economy, where over 33,000 new businesses have started up since the end of the war. The real story can even be seen in places you'd never even think to look, like the fact under Saddam, virtually no one had even heard of a cell phone. Today, there are over 5 million users. You can find the real story in the fact that 25% of the Iraqi parliament is made up of women, the highest proportion in the Arab world. Or you can find it in the fact that freedom of speech isn't a dream anymore. Over 150 newspaper and TV shows discuss political events freely, and campaign posters are displayed in almost every major city. But perhaps the most telling example of all can be found in the story of the governor of the Anbar province. In just 1 year's time, he survived 30 assassination attempts. His home endured attacks from grenades, mortar shells, and machine gun fire almost daily. His 13-year-old son was kidnapped right from school. But every morning, without a second thought, the governor gets up, puts on a suit, and goes to work. When asked why he would risk his life every day for the sake of a job, his answer was plain and profound. There's nothing greater than serving my country. And that is the real story.